Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be taking a look at the EZDIY vertical GPU mount. So this is a white version. It comes with a black version as well, and there's one variant that lets you tilt your GPU, which I don't have right here. So this is what it would look like. I bought this used off Tokopedia for a really good price. Here you get your PCIe connector. Yeah. It's a 4.0, however my motherboard is a Gen 3. But it should be compatible still, so we'll test it out later. And overall the build quality is absolutely magnificent. I think the white is very majestic. It's not, it's sort of in between cream white and those really pristine whites. And here's a closer look of it, just to give you guys some view of the product in case you guys want to buy it for yourselves. So it does come to me fully assembled because I did buy this used, and the previous seller probably used it on his build as well. So here's your PCIe slot where you put in your graphics card, and this is where you put the other end on your motherboard. So this supports a 7 slot on your PC case right here, and you will be able to screw those in, those slots. So here are 3 slots that you can screw in. 1 here, 2, and 3. So I haven't really seen much reviews of this, and I was just hoping to learn something from buying this, or maybe make the PC look better as well. So this retails around 700,000 Indonesian rupiah. I'll put the conversion rates up here for you non-Indonesian viewers. And I bought this for 400,000 off the used market, and I think it's a bargain. Alright, so I think I'm going to be removing these fan stands where you can mount your fans right here so that it doesn't slant towards your fans and start poking through it. I think we'll just go ahead and just straight up put it on the PC with my graphics card. So I have a very beefy graphics card. Although it's a RTX 3070, it's still pretty thick and pretty big, because it's a ROG RTX 3070 and it has a very big heatsink. So yeah, we'll get some close-ups of this and we'll put it into the case. So here's a closer look. I'll give you guys a little first-person action here. So this is where your GPU will be mounted, as I mentioned, and all your connectors, your HDMI and your display port will run through here. Alright, so I will be removing this because I do not run any fans. This is height adjustable, as you can see right here. If my camera can zoom or focus, yeah, so you can push this upwards or downwards depending on how much height is left on your fans and your GPU. And yeah, as I mentioned, this is a 7 slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And luckily my case is that it's a removable slot, VGA slot. So I'll be putting this just in the case, and yeah, I do have a dual power cooler as well, as you can see. I just hope that it would, not interrupt with any of this. Yeah, so this is the back side, as you can see. And we'll be putting it in our case here. Let me just turn it off. And we will wait until all the power is off. Let me just switch off my power supply so that we can do this safely. Yep, all the power is gone now. I'll be moving this to another table that's clear and much easier to do all this stuff. Alright, so now we're just gonna remove the GPU. In order to do that, we would have to unscrew the screws attached to it and unlock it from the PCIe slot. Okay, now that we've successfully removed the graphics card painfully, we can put this aside, and this is what it would look like with the GPU on it. So it's supposed to go in the first two slots right there, as you can see where it would go. If my camera can focus. Anyways, you get the point. So it supports up to a 3-slot card here. And we'll just gently push it down. So it's clipped on now, as you can see. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry for the poor camera work, because it's on a tripod and my hands are full. And we just put the screws right here. Okay, tighten the screws right there. So that's the screw. That's where we have to put our GPU. And get my other screw. And we will just screw it on. Now that's done, we can remove all the slots here. So we will be able to mount this successfully inside the case. So you guys can see that our GPU is fully slotted in. A bit of sag, if you guys can see, slight sag, but should be fine, I hope. This is what the back looks like. I imagine it would be a lot more difficult to remove this from the PCIe slot, because, oh, never mind, you could still have your fingers in there. Alright, actually it's a lot easier then. Now that's gone, let me just run a test fit so that I could imagine what it would look like. Let's just try it out now. Don't want to break anything. Okay, that's the fit. I think it looks great. Just perfect fit, mate. Okay, we'll just go ahead and connect the PCIe slot. Make sure your bracket is open. And we will connect this safely. Okay, you can hear the click on the PCIe slot. And we will gently lower our graphics card. Okay. Have to slide it a bit forward, then yep, there we go. Okay, so we just screw in the holes. Okay, tighten it up. It's golden. Yep, that's one more screw. Alrighty, let me just see if it's all tightened up. And let's bring this bad boy up on its feet. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me just zoom out. I know the quality is not as good, but yeah. So that's the card. And let me just remove the fan standing up thingy. Okay, the clearance is a bit too well, it's not reaching the bottom of the case unless we have fans, so that's not gonna work. We're gonna be removing this. It's a bit flimsy, as you can see, but you know, you wouldn't be moving it too much. Let me just give you guys a better angle. This is what it looks like. And now we will just install the cables back. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks amazing. A lot cooler and a lot more different. I guess we'll just go ahead and plug in our 10,000 bajillion cables. And hopefully it works. Alright, so with the PC already ready, I'll just have to switch on the switch in the power supply. Let's try our luck. Hopefully nothing is wrong with it. no display. Okay, we should have done that with the PC off, but it's just the cables. So I'll go ahead and switch it off for a bit, just to make sure my cables are properly connected. Okay, that was a scary experience, and we do not want to be doing that again. It's the second time. Should work fine. There you have it. It should be able to boot up normally. You do want to check with the clearance of your air cooler. You do want to check with your dimensions, because my air cooler is sitting pretty tight with the GPU. It is a 9cm air cooler, the fans. So if you're running a 12cm air cooler, I would assume it's going to be very tight in there, because the gap is very minimal. Let me just give you guys a look. Sorry. So the gap is very minimal. That's literally all the give I have. So if you do have a 12cm or a bigger one, you would probably just want to get a water cooler, AIO. Oh, and if you're planning on buying this, you should also try to purchase a, what do you call it, like a adapter, you could say, that basically makes your PCIe slot or your PCIe connection vertically mountable, you could say. I don't know, one of those L things or those U things. I'll put it up on the screen just to give you guys a reference, because it does sit mildly odd here. You know, it's just not that clean looking, but that's all. It's just me being picky. Maybe some of you are much more pickier than me. And this is what it looks like in the front. You can see that it does protrude out a bit, and if I bend the cable a bit more, it would basically not switch on, as you've seen previously. Alright, so right now I am just running firmware, just doing some light tests, just to see if there is any artifacting or anything like that with the new PCIe riser that we've got in. I know that if you spoil the cable, you might have some weird shenanigans going on. So right now I'm just taking a deep dive, not really a deep dive, just a dive, or a short dive, or short swim, I reckon. Yeah, so far it's not doing too bad. I don't see anything weird here, so yeah, it should be good. Alright, so that wraps up the video. Thank you for watching. I hope this is somewhat helpful for you if you want to mount your graphics card vertically. It's just mainly for aesthetics, and some of you might be interested. Maybe some parts airflow depending on what your setup is or what your case is, I would assume. Yeah, enough blabbering on. That's it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later with some more videos ahead.